Okay, guys, so I'm gonna do a TV review of Modern Family. And boy, oh boy, do I love this show. This show, I think, brings out the funniness of a conventional modern family. Because at its heart, it is about a family, and it's funny because it's also relatable. Because you can laugh at it, but you could laugh with it, but you could also laugh at it. You can laugh, because sometimes and I feel this way, and I think my entire family feels this way. As you can see that where there's a lot of episodes where you can come to the conclusion where like, haven't we all been there? Oh, I remember when this happens, because you could see yourself in some of these characters, some of these situations. And it's funny because you understand what these characters are going through in of obviously awkward, funny, unusual, convenient, iconic situations. And I think I also love how it all ties in together really nicely, and it consistently, season after season, tops each other in hilariosity, in the sense that I also love that each and every character, you feel that they are a family, but they're so unique and so different. They all have their quirks that make them so different, and that's why each member of their each one has a different personality, and so when they come together as a family, it makes this kind of interesting situation as different things these different characters don't like. They're all different. So when they go on the same vacation, go on the same place, do similar things, have interactions with each other, it feels fresh and funny at the same time and interesting at the same time, because you know what because as the season goes on, you kind of understand each individual character. So when as you go along, you kind of get an idea of what kind of motivation, what kind of things this character would say, this character would do. And so seeing it play out is very exciting. Season 11 is the final season, so I'll definitely do a review of that. But I just think it's just a nice show to watch as family, because you can all relate to it in such a nice way. And I think everybody has their character that, oh, I'm like Jay, or I'm like Gloria, or I'm like this, and I'm like that, or I'm like Luke and Phil and whatever. It's kind of interesting where you can see your family being like because it is a modern family. So it's really nice, and they go to a lot of cool places, and in a lot of situations that most families go through, you name it, in this show. So it really touches on all the family notes while being hilarious. And it's also really clever. Like, that's another thing, is it's clever, 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 clever throughout. And I think and they're all, and again, I said they're so, and again, they're so different from each other, so that when they're together, when they're apart, when they each go on their individual journeys, days, it's kind of a fun thing to watch. And the whole cast is amazing. They're all funny, they're all hilarious, and because they're so different and unique and interesting in that sort of sense. When you hear, what if this so and so went through this scenario, and it really creates just a pleasureful moment on screen. So Modern Family is one of my favorite, funniest, creative, clever shows, because I think the clever comes in where they're able to interconnect some, because like they could have a sort of funny joke or funny thing in the beginning, and something that you might not think twice about. Oh, it's a nice little joke, and then towards the end of the film, that's what it connects the Dumfies to Gloria and Jay's what situation. So it's like whatever the Dumfies are doing connects to what the Pritchett's or Gloria and Jay or whatever are doing. So it's like they connect all three different families to one kind of family. That's the clever. So again, to recap, it's creative. It's of course funny, relatable, clever, and fun to watch. Stay tuned for more videos coming right at you.